white crew. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Two, three, four.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Strike. Here we go.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A second down throw for Young. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
He's got his tight end. That's Evans. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It is third and long.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier again. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Set, red, smash, red, sticky, green. Red, yellow. Set, cut.
Here's Young. That is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, two. Down, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
43-yard line.
Now Young. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can...
And he'll take this one in. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown. Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down 27, and it's first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Jones will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ultra. Go out. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Claws red. Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. This one caught left side by Evans. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a man. That's McMillan. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Smash. Smash.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. And
that is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Carolina.
It was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Man in motion here is Tucker. On first down, here's McCarthy. Going for it all. That's hard. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. It covers 51 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Drill green. Let's go now. Claws red. 45. What? Field black. Red. Cycle. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Black shot. 52-foot black shot.
On first down is Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. This duo's dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
33. Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That one called in left side by McMillan.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Blaster, stay. Set, hut. Black, 10 black.
To throw, Young. Out to his right. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready, ready.
Second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Young. Forced out wide. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Young. On the run to the right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Green. Red, yellow. Ready, ready.
They'll go. Young. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand it here before the half. We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Check steal. Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Hooper. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Check,
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Black shot. Black 40. Ready.
Out of a shotgun. Young moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Slice blue. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set. Blue striker. Set.
Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now to add the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Leggett on the return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. As that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. On the give, it's Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Claws red. Ready, red, blaster, 6, 50, green, 6, mega. Ready, ready.
Young to throw on first down. Kick this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And that's quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow, ready.
To throw is Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Black shot. Ready. Ready.
Here's Young. He finds Devontae Smith. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
On the double.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Hunt.
Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
It's the score, Vikings 49, Panthers 28. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
52 blaster. 38. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now Hubbard. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. Panthers are able to edge a bit closer.
Panthers 35.
Even with 3 timeouts, close to the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Now a handoff. Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Williams on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Big alert. Big alert. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's into the end zone yet again. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings are going to extend their lead.
56.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Here. Yellow. Let's go now. White. White. 45.
From the gun, it's Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Back yellow. Go. 60 red. 60 red. Rail. Yellow. Ready.
On 1st down is Young. Rolling right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Go red. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Drill green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This will be returned to the other side of midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Black Ultra.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And that final throw here is intercepted. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.